Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. I am Anelli, your host, bringing you raw and authentic wisdom. This week, I'm going to be discussing where your feelings of invalidations come from. So if you didn't get a chance to watch episode 13, make sure to go back because today's episode will be an extension of that episode. So invalidation often makes someone feel that their emotional experience is wrong. And oftentimes this happens because their feelings have been denied, dismissed, or rejected. So let's get into the 6 areas where your feelings of invalidation may stem from. So number 1, if you have never had validation and you lack validation, if you have ever had experiences, emotions, or opinions that were not validated, acknowledged, or taken seriously by others, then this will more than likely cause a sense of feeling invalidated. As a middle child myself, I experienced lack of validation growing up. It was often because they're the oldest or because they're the youngest. So my experiences were never validated. And I created this story that my feelings don't matter. My feelings are not important, causing me to create my internalized belief system. And these belief systems come from childhood, come from your caregivers, your parents, your teachers, your friends, society, and especially now, social media. So that's number 2, your internalized belief system. That could lead to a lot of negative self-talk that could make you doubt yourself. It could make you feel worthless. It could make you feel less than, and it could also cause you to feel that your experiences are not valid. But the good thing is you could change that, and we'll be discussing next week how you could overcome that. Number 3, comparison. Oh, that's a big one. If you have siblings and you're often compared to your other siblings, if you're often compared to your friends, if you're often compared to, I don't know, just other people, then that could cause you to feel like your efforts or your experiences are not good enough or you're not worthy of validation. Number 4, if you've experienced frequent criticism, rejection, or negative feedback, that could contribute to feelings of invalidation, especially if that's not balanced with constructive feedback. And I don't know how I feel about constructive criticism, but we'll move on. Number 5, if you've experienced constant unmet expectations. Let me tell you something. Expectations is the biggest cause of heartbreak. When you're expecting recognition, when you're expecting appreciation, when you're expecting validation and you don't get that, it could lead to disappointment and it could lead to you feeling invalidated. Lastly, number 6, if you don't validate yourself. So if you lack self-validation, if you struggle to validate your own emotions, your own thoughts, constantly expecting for others to validate you or your experiences, you may not be as open to external validation. Through all these examples, it is important for you all to practice compassion, to communicate your needs in an assertive manner, and challenge any negative talk or self-beliefs. But next week, I will discuss more on how you could overcome them, and I'm going to give you some tips, tools, and techniques that you could apply today so you could overcome your feelings of invalidation. If you found this episode helpful, please share it. Remember to please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next week.